We inspire inclusion by welcoming conversations with all women and their experiences and the diversity, with our focus on supporting all women in their mental health and overall well-being.
International Women's Day is really amazing that it's inclusive of women across the world and what we do and how we're climbing those ladders up again, but I still think that we've got a long way to go until we are actually breaking through that glass ceiling, which even 10 years ago we're still in the same spot as what we were then. I think for us here, we do have an amazing leadership team of all 4 women in senior leadership roles, and that's relatively unheard of across a lot of charities, but we still have a long way to go in being able to really smash through that and be where we should have been now, hopefully in the next 5 to 10 years.
When I was saying we do at Lifeline encourage, with part of this inclusivity, we encourage women we get told that we can't have it all and perhaps we can't come anywhere near that glass ceiling, but at Lifeline we do encourage women to try, and we encourage our female staff by having flexible working arrangements. So
for me, what gets brought up is the gender inequality, specifically with DFE.
Yeah.
What I think is good and what we're working towards is that national plan of ending violence specifically against women and children. So that's something that we are working for at Lifeline, at DV Alert. Lifeline is a very personal thing. It's something that I have personally used during my youth as someone who was a queer woman or a queer teenager, I guess. I use Lifeline quite a bit, and it's not just I know there are, like, you know, the Rainbow Q-Lifes and those resources, but as someone who lives out in regional, rural Australia, we don't really hear about those a lot. For me, coming and working with Lifeline, having the ability to share my lived experiences, you know, and the differences between suicide in the queer community compared to the general population, it is something that I do like to share, and I can see that it does make a difference with our crisis supporters specifically. Yeah.
For me, I guess working in an industry where there are quite a few females here, which when I started, men were in the positions of management and leadership, and to see us now working together, lifting each other up, supporting each other how we can is, I think, a really good way that we're showing inclusion and support of each other, and you know, moving us forward, being in the community, in a regional town is I think it's really important to work together and be inclusive of each other and all our different various backgrounds and where we come from and what we want to achieve personally and professionally.
In line with the 2024 theme of inspiring inclusion for International Women's Day, I believe that it's really important that we inspire all humans to be involved in the conversation around mental health and suicide prevention so that we can create a world where suicide is a thing of the past. So on International Women's Day and every day, I hope you aspire to include all people and open up and have those important conversations.